What is up, everyone? Steve, One Geeks Collide, with you once again for another Marvel Legends review. I'm not going to say unboxing because I already unboxed them. I did that with the Disney Plus wave with the Falcon and Winter Soldier figures and Loki and what other show? WandaVision. I did that, I opened them up, and then I just reviewed them from there. Gonna do that again. This time it is the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure wave. Pretty much a wave, 3 Iron Mans, an Iron Heart, and 3 other characters. But, hey, it's a pretty solid wave, and let's get right to it, shall we? Alright, so I'm going to start with what I feel is the weakest figure in the whole wave, and it is this holographic Iron Man. It appears to be a repainted movie Iron Man. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan. There's not really much to it. You can put the effects into his hand, and yeah, it's just it's a holographic Iron Man. I guess we have that holographic Tony Stark head we can use from the Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure wave. Yeah, the feet are tough to move. He's tough to stand. But yeah, articulation almost kicks himself in the ass. I like that. That's good. We need more stuff like that. Can barely move the torso. The head, barely moves. Yeah, it's a novel figure. He's translucent. That looks cool, but there's really not much to this figure. I think he was just kind of filling out the wave. So, yeah. Maybe we'll give him the 360 treatment. Well, he appears to be standing pretty good on the 360 treatment. I don't know. What do I call it? I don't even know. But yeah, like I said, not much to this figure. If I had to rate it, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Like, it's cool, it's translucent, it's something different, but there's really not much to it. And, yeah, really, that's about it. I think it's time to move on to the next one. Alright, up next we have the Stealth Iron Man, which is just a repaint of the 80th Iron Man body. But you know what? I dig the color scheme. Like the purplish blue, I don't even know. The metallic's great. This, like, orangish, like pinkish orange, I don't even know. It complements it very well, especially in the mask. It also came with let's put him there. Came with this Tony Stark head, which is pretty cool. The repulsor blast, they look cool. They kind of match the pink there. And then he came with the hands that would be firing them. So, pretty cool stuff. Let's give him the 360 treatment, shall we? So there we have it, the Stealth Iron Man. I just realized I didn't really go through articulation. Basic articulation. It was kind of hard getting this hand out. But it did come out, and yeah. I really dig the blue. There's a figure that, if you're building a Hall of Armor, you gotta have more. If you watch this just when the light hits the repulsor blast just right, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, no, I dig this figure. And even though it's a repaint, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I love the color scheme. I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, see that? That looks so cool. Look at that. But yeah, no. On to the next one, right? next we have a character that I'm really not too familiar with, the Vault Guardsman. I've heard some people say that this is an army builder. I'm not sure. He looks cool enough though. I like the look. When I took it out of package, it kind of like had like, felt like there was like powder on him or something. I don't know. It doesn't look like that now, but yeah, he's pretty basic. I like the head sculpt's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to like totally read up on some of these guys and learn more about them. He comes with a gun that doesn't really fit in his hand, and he doesn't really have a trigger finger. Maybe in this hand looks like more of a, yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, but he's got the gun. He's got some interchangeable hands, just some closed fists, and yeah, he's pretty cool. For someone I'm not too familiar with, let's just give him a little 360 look-see, shall we? So yeah, there we have it, the Vault Guardsman. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with him. I dig the look. It's pretty cool. Obviously, there's a reuse. You know, it's what you get with a lot of toys nowadays. But you know what? I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. It's cool to get a new character, even if I don't really know who he is. Like I recognize him. I've seen him and stuff, but I don't know much about it. But yeah, yeah, 7 out of 10. Pretty cool. And I think the rest of the series are ones that I actually have been really looking forward to. So let's do it. Well, if you've been watching any of our stuff or listening to any of our podcasts or anything like that, you guys will know that I am a huge X-Men fan. So when I found out we were getting a Dark Star figure, very excited. She's from the Omega Red, the first Omega Red episode of X-Men the animated series, and yeah, I'm very I was excited to know that we're getting this. The head sculpt is pretty good, and the body, you know, it's pretty much a basic female body, but it's a new character, and you know, she technically could go on your X-Men shelf, I guess, and yeah. I dig the look of her. She came with some interchangeable hands, closed fist, and some open hands. But yeah, no, I dig the look of her, and yeah, you know, kick her own ass almost. So I guess that's pretty good. Let's give her the 360 treatment, and I'll give my ranking, my rating. Okay. Well, guys, if you've been watching this channel for the past year, you know one thing that I have a problem with is getting female Marvel Legends to stand up. She is standing. We're getting a 360 view at her. Yeah. And there we go. She falls. If I was to rank her, I'm going to give her an 8 out of 10. I know there's a lot of reuse, but you know, when we get new characters, again, like I said, with Vault Guardsman, it's very exciting. Also, you know, she was on X-Men, and it's cool to get an X-Men character or someone from the animated series. I know she's part of, I believe they're called the Winter Guard in the comics, but that's one thing about when I'm doing these without the packaging. I don't have the packaging to read the little bio, but yeah, no, I dig the figure. I like it a lot. 8 out of 10. Glad we got her, and yeah, on to the next one. All right, next up we got Ironheart. I think the Invincible Ironheart. Very cool figure. Again, I don't know much about her. I think a lot of this, well, maybe it's reuse from Rescue, but I don't know. I dig the head, and you know, she pairs up with the holographic Tony. She came with a number of accessories, like these effects. They're pretty cool. I'm not sure what those would be used for. The repulsor blast, like we always have to get, and open hands to fire said blast right and left, and a great looking head sculpt. Very, very good. Yeah. She's pretty great. Articulations. Oh, she's pinless, which that's really cool. Double, or yeah, look. Wow, look at that. But yeah, no, let's give her the 360 treatment. And the head moves pretty good too. All right, let's give her a look. I may be speaking too soon, but guys, take note. 2 females standing. Oh, she's shaky. She's shaky. But yeah, here she is with her unhelmeted head sculpt, holding the helmet. This is a great figure. The head sculpt's fantastic. I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. Again, I don't know too much about her, and I know she pretty much took over for Tony. I don't know, in the comics. I'm not sure. But I am totally digging this. Like I said, this is a great wave. All Iron Man based figures. And yeah, she's awesome. So let's go. Let's dim the light a little bit. A little better. But yeah, no. 8.5 out of 10, guys. Let's on to the next one. Alright, up next we got one that I have wanted in my collection for some time. And that is Ultron, which is a very, very, very cool figure. He comes with one cool effect. He comes with this that looks like Kirby crackle, and like you could put it in his mouth and get like different like looks. Let's try to put this in here because the mouth is like, yeah, it goes straight through. Like, look at that, so cool. Loving this figure. Articulation, pinless, very, very, very tight though. But pinless, nonetheless. I think this might be all new sculpt. I could be wrong, but it looks pretty good. But yeah, he comes with the Kirby crackle, like I said, and interchangeable hands, which is weird because he comes with another grip hand like this one, and then 2 close fists. But I really, really like this figure. Man, I'm so glad the articulation of the head moves up pretty good. It doesn't really go down, but still very cool. I love the shoulder pads. But yeah, no, this is great. So glad we finally get an Ultron. Let's give him the 360 treatment. Yeah, guys, I absolutely love this figure. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. Right away, I'm saying that. I love it. It's just like classic design. It's just perfect. Like, when I think of an Ultron, this is what I think of. And it's great. Yeah. 9 out of 10. Knocked it out of the park. I'm only not giving it a 10 because I think people will be like, what do you mean that's not perfect? It's pretty near perfect. And yeah, so not much else I can say about him. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. And then we got the Build-A-Figure. Alright, believe it or not, when I think of Iron Man, I think of this look. The Modular Iron Man. I think of this as part of the Marvel Action Hour, Fantastic Four, Iron Man show from the cartoon. I guarantee we'll get this on a retro card. like on an Iron Man retro card, since we're doing the Fantastic Four one. I love this figure. It's great. This is like how you say my mind's eye of Iron Man. When I think of Iron Man, I think of this look. Pinless, looks great. Mask looks great. Yeah, it definitely comes with the repulsor effects. And two, they get the interchangeable hands, get the two closed fists, which are very cool. But yeah, no, this is a great figure. And let's see, yep, it's a little stiff, but good. You know, you want to kick your own ass if you were in a suit of armor. Let's give it the 360 treatment. Yeah, I love this figure. This one's great. He comes 2 per case, and you don't see him peg warming. For Toys R Us for a little bit near me, they had him on the shelf, but he's gone now. He looks great. Like I said, total mid-90s version. I love it. Reminds me of Force Works. And yeah, another... You know what? I'm giving this a 10 out of 10 because if I think of this version of Iron Man, this is exactly how I think of him. And that's exactly how he is. And I love it. Yeah, so 10 out of 10 for Modular Iron Man. And yeah, let's get on to the man himself, Ursa Major, the big bear. So up next in the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure wave, we have the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure. This is amazing. It's a bear with abs. It's great. Also, you know, part of the Winter Guard. Very, very cool. I love it. I absolutely love this. He looks amazing. He came out great. The details, like, look at that face. You know, very, very cool stuff. He is a mutant. He is a man that turns into a bear. So, yeah, pretty cool. This is a little weak on the hand, but, you know, what are we going to do? It's a bear, right? But, no, I love it. Looks great. Definitely, he will definitely not stand on... Let's see. It's probably too heavy. Probably won't move. Yeah, not moving. But you know what? I'll just get him to stand up. But you know what? I can get him to stand right here. Very, very cool. Let's move the camera a bit. So yeah. Like I said, very, very cool. I never thought we would get essentially a Build-A-Figure wave, because we built a bear. But yeah, I think he's awesome. If I'm ranking the Build-A-Figure, I don't know if I normally do that. I can't remember. I'm definitely giving this a 9 out of 10. And it's not a 10 because there's a couple reuse parts. But you know what? On the whole, it's very cool. And yeah, very, very cool. Man, cool. So yeah, that's the whole wave. And like I said, I like it. We got some characters that we've needed, or at least I've needed, in my Marvel Legends display for some time. And we finally got the Modular Iron Man, which is very cool. Guys, thank you. If you liked the video, please subscribe and give a like, dislike, whatever. But subscribe if you like what we're doing. Leave a comment. I answer all the comments. And yeah, well, I try to answer all the comments. I answer most comments. Anyways, you can find us at When Geeks Collide on everything. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. But Twitter, we're at WGC. Also, anchor.fm/WGC network is where you can find our podcast. When Geeks Collide proper. Multiverse Legends, where I talk about Marvel Legends, of course, and also DC Multiverse figures. But I usually mostly talk about Marvel Legends. So many other shows on the WGC network, When Geeks Collide network. Also, if you click or go right here, Multiverse Legends on Instagram. That is my action figure photography page where you'll be seeing some of this stuff. So guys, thank you for watching. Please, like I said, like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Alright guys, as always, Geeks out.